Callie is now going to show us the process of donning PPEs using the N95 mask. First, she's going to sanitize her hands for 15 to 20 seconds, making sure she gets in between the fingers, her fingernails, the backs of her hands, and her palms until the solution has dried. Now she's going to don her gown, and we'll do it up at the back so that it is easy to undo when we're doffing. Make sure that you tie it up in a bow. I'll get that one. So long as Callie has not compromised her hands, if she did touch something she shouldn't have, then she would then again hand sanitize for 15 to 20 seconds. She's now going to put on the N95 mask, cupping it in her hand with both straps on the outside of her hand. She's going to tuck her chin into the mask and pull the bottom strap over the top of her head to the base of her skull. Now she's going to pull the top strap to the crown of her head. Take your fingertips and press the metal piece in around your nose. Callie is now going to do the breath test. She's going to feel around the mask to feel for any air coming out. You may feel heat, but you should not feel air. Once she's sure that the mask fits appropriately, she is then going to don her face shield. At Grove Park Home, we have several different face shields or masks available. Most commonly, you will see this style around the facility. All different types of masks are as effective as the other, so you will be well protected regardless of the mask you choose. Callie will now don her gloves. She's going to make sure that she pulls the gloves all the way up and over top of the gown so that none of her skin is showing. Callie will now complete the doffing or the removal of her PPEs. She's first going to start by removing her gloves, making sure it's glove on glove and not touching the outside of the gloves, and making sure at all times she's leaning over towards the garbage. Now she's going to remove her gown. She's going to be able to use her fingers on the inside of the gown at the top and start rolling it down her body, leaning forward into the garbage can. And rolling the gown into a ball. Callie's making sure that she's keeping the gown away from her clothing. She's then going to use the hand sanitizer for 15 to 20 seconds, covering all areas, the backs of the hands, the palms, fingernails, and in between her fingers. Callie's then going to remove her face shield. There will be dedicated bins at each station where these face shields can be removed, and then we can wash them for reuse. Callie will then hand sanitize again for 15 to 20 seconds. Leaning over the garbage when her hand sanitizer has dried, she's going to grab the straps of the mask, leaning over and dropping it into the garbage. Try in. And hand sanitizing again. This is all to be done prior to leaving the residence room so that everything stays in one area.